Welcome and welcome back. Today's pick a card reading is a message from Spirit, whatever Spirit wants to come through and communicate to you during this time. So group 1 is Optimism, group 2 is Hope, and group 3 is Love. Pick whichever card stands out or draws you in the most. All of the timestamps will be down in the description box, and I'll see you at your group. Group 1, if you chose Optimism, this is your message from Spirit. The first thing that I'm getting with the Optimism card is this is a time for you to really be optimistic about life, about maybe even a particular something in your life, an area of life, or something that's going on. You could also just be feeling very optimistic, very happy, very much like I'm getting this energy of like the Chariot card. It's like a forward momentum that I'm picking up on. So let's see what tarot cards come out. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Tower. Wow. So something could be happening during this time. Something that is going to shake things up or shake your world up, something like that. But I feel like it's in a very good way. So you could definitely be about to have something happen that's going to really surprise and shock you in a good way. Okay, let's see what comes out. I feel like it's going to make you very happy. It's going to give you this sense of optimism. Yeah, so the first card out is the Page of Wands. Okay, the next card is the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Strength card. I'm definitely picking up on some type of high energy. On the bottom of the deck is Judgment. I feel like with the Seven of Swords coming up here, this is definitely something that is going to be a surprise for you. It's something that you may not be expecting. Something, this person kind of looks like they're sneaking somewhere, so something could be kind of like sneaking up on you. And then we have the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy of this is that this is something that is going to wake you up. And I'm hearing out of body experience. So it may be something that you're experiencing that may even seem unbelievable, or like, you know, when people say like it was an out of body experience, but I'm not getting like a negative energy. Everything here is giving me positive energy, especially starting out with the Optimism. This card gives me the energy of the Sun card. So I feel like the sun is shining over this whole reading, so this is definitely a positive thing. The Page of Wands can talk about good news, so you could have some type of good news coming in. And then also the Strength card here is ruled by Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, so that's more of that sun type of energy. But this is something that you may not see right now. And this Seven of Swords is also falling in the present position. So it's like right now you may be very blind to whatever is happening. I'm hearing blind spot. Something is in your blind spot, but your blind spot, like when driving, your blind spot is like right next to you. So something is definitely like right up on you. Okay, so let's move to the next deck. On the bottom of the deck is Striving. Eventually the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. I feel like something could have died down or lost energy. Maybe you lost energy or momentum behind something. But let's see. Travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. I feel like this could be like actually traveling in a car. I was picking up on like the chariot energy, and I just talked about driving, so you could be traveling somewhere. But I'm also getting this in a sense of like spiritual travel, because I also talked about an outer body experience, and it's bringing me back to the energy of this Judgment card, almost like astral travel. But I feel like this is more of, you could be moving into a different phase of life. Like you can be expanding and having this inner awakening that's putting you in a different, I'm hearing dimension, but it's like you're moving into a different phase of life. It's like your soul is traveling to the next phase. Okay, let's get one more of these. True offering. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I'm yours alone. Now, this goes back to that energy of the card that was on the bottom of the deck. I believe it was striving. There's something here about allowing, putting yourself in this space of allowing something and not trying to push or force things. There's a need to really just relax into something and go with the flow of something, because I feel like there's something coming in, but the divine wants you to kind of take your hands off of it. Okay, and then relationship. I'm actually going to put this one back in the deck. But it says, I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Again, with the idea of allowing something to just flow, allowing something to happen, allowing, just taking your hands off the wheel and letting the divine take over. And this could have something to do with a relationship. Maybe there's a specific relationship that spirit is asking you to relax. You know, don't feel like you have to push or force things to happen in this relationship. Everything is happening in divine timing and in a divine way. Okay, patience on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's definitely a need for you to be patient during this time. It says, if you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. Yeah, so it's almost like the energy of, as soon as you let go and release the need to control, that's when everything is going to happen. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is make time for self-love, last quarter moon in Libra. And this is definitely giving me the energy of releasing, letting go, letting things just fall into place, because this is the last quarter moon. This is when the moon is shrinking down and getting ready to go into this new moon phase. So there's definitely a new beginning coming for you, and there's a need to release and allow during this time. You could be a Libra or have significant Libra placements. Libra also rules relationships. So again, with the energy of relationships, this may pertain to a specific relationship. All right, let's see. Okay, the card that came out is last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Yeah, this is time to really relax. And there's this like blue type of energy coming through, bluish green, teal looking color. That may be significant. I'm noticing it on almost every card except this one. So there's definitely this energy of relaxing, cooling down, taking a break, taking a breather. Like this very calming type of energy is coming through. It's time to really focus on yourself during this time. And I'm also hearing to not be so hard on yourself. You could be someone who you really like to push yourself. You really like to make things happen. But this may be a time for you to really just relax and allow yourself to be. On the bottom of the deck is practice gratitude, last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Okay, I think all of these were last quarter moon. The bottom of the deck at first, this one that came out, and this one. So again, the last quarter moon is about releasing, letting go, even cleansing. This can be a time to cleanse some things out of your energy, to just release some old habits, maybe even some actual things in your physical environment. Maybe you need to release, declutter, clear out, clean, something like that. But pull back a little bit, relax, allow yourself to just be and allow. I think that's when you put yourself in this energy of letting go, that's when everything is going to come to you. Okay, and be grateful. Practice gratitude. Write a list of things you're grateful for right now. That's going to open you up to receiving even more. Okay, next deck. And this is the last deck. Oops. On the bottom is 525 reshape. And this is giving me the energy of Mercury retrograde. So we're currently in Mercury retrograde if you're seeing this when I'm posting it. But I definitely get this energy that this is a time to kind of like, ooh, support slipped out. Reset. Okay, allow yourself to reset and to get things in order. Okay, let's see what comes out. Stability. Yeah, so this is a time I feel like spirit is putting you in this energy of stepping back, relaxing, being in this very calm energy so that you can find a sense of stability. The number 44 could be very significant, but I feel like this is a great time to really establish some groundedness, some groundwork. There's something that you may need to work on within yourself or within your environment right now, and you're having the time to do that. So if you're feeling like pushing forward or rushing forward, now is not really the time for that. Now is the time to really get things in order, because the very things that you may be pushing for and striving for are already ready for you, but you may be needing to get ready for them. Okay, and this is, you're being given time to prepare right now, to find some stability and some structure and some groundedness, so that whenever these things come into you, you're able to hold them. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck is symbiosis, 1221. And yeah, I believe this card is about things kind of like coming and working together. So I definitely feel like this is again reiterating that it's just time to align with the energy right now. Everything is lined up for you. Now it's time for you to kind of like come in alignment, and the way you're going to do that is by finding some calm, peaceful groundedness within yourself. Okay, so that is all I have for this message. If it resonates, please give it a like. You can also subscribe for videos that I'll be doing in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Group 2, if you chose the Hope card, this is your message from Spirit. And the first thing that's coming through is something about a wish. You may have made a wish, or you may be wishing for something to happen. And I feel like your wish is being granted, and Spirit is letting you know to stay hopeful and just stay in the energy of knowing that what you want is coming to you, and that you deserve what you want. You deserve to have what you want. I'm also getting like the Star card energy, so Aquarius may be significant, but also this energy of being a star or shining, something like that. Something about shining is significant here. So maybe this is something pertaining to some type of goal you have surrounding recognition. You could be being recognized for something that you do or something that you say, or maybe even like your creative works or talents. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards and see what comes out. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, I feel like there's this sense of hoping, wishing. It's something about the way she's looking out of the window and kind of like it gives me this dreamy energy, this energy of vision. You have a vision, you have something that you want to accomplish, something that you want to do, and you may be in the planning phase of this. So yeah, this is pointing to getting ready to take action on something. I don't feel like you're far away from what it is that you want, but there may be a need to take action. There may be a need to make some things happen and put some energy and work into the things that you want and get out of this more so like dreamy phase. This is almost like it's bringing the saying to me, your dreams need a practical plan. So it may be time to actually put in something. I'm hearing put your boots on the ground. So it may be time to actually put in some physical work towards these dreams and goals that you have. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have the World card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. You could be at a crossroads with something. You could be in a place where, because with that Two of Wands that came up and then this Two of Swords, it's almost like maybe you're trying to make some type of decision, or you're trying to figure out like how to move forward with something. And I'm feeling like you just have to take that next step. Okay, you have to take that next step, and you have to really believe that the things that you do are going to get you what you want. They're going to take you to the things that you dream or you envision. I feel like with this World card and this Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting a very grounded energy. The World card is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a planet of structure. Okay, there's definitely a need for you to bring some type of structure, some type of physical structure into what it is that you're trying to do. And I feel like it's definitely going to take some work, but also you don't have to take on, I feel like maybe your mind is making you believe that what you want to do is a lot for you, that it's maybe too much, or maybe the dreams are too big or something like that. But I'm definitely feeling like they're not. I feel like that is just a trick of the mind to try to get you to get like self-sabotage is what I'm hearing. So start putting down some actual structure to this thing. Take that first step in doing what it is that you want to do, in creating your vision, materializing your vision. I'm getting the energy of the Magician card, where the magician is taking an idea out of the air, out of the ethers, and bringing it down and manifesting it into physical reality. And I feel like that's what Spirit is calling for you to do right now, to take that first step in putting something into motion, putting something into physical form, and getting out of your head with it. Okay, so let's move to the next deck. On the bottom of the deck is Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Interesting. So this could be something that maybe you are a little bit impatient about something. Okay, maybe something is manifesting a little bit slower than you would like, but in order to have success and to see the results that we want to see from the things that we want in life, we do have to be consistent and be patient. We have to continue to show up day after day, week after week, whatever it is for you. But I feel like something is definitely unfolding for you. It may not be unfolding in the time that you want or you prefer, but I definitely feel like things are happening. But there's a need for patience. There's a need to keep going and to not give up on these things. Don't get stuck in your head. Don't get stuck in things aren't working out, so I'm going to quit or I'm going to give up. Keep going. Keep trying. Keep pouring into your vision and into your dreams. Okay, let's see. first card out is truth. It says, when everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. There's a need for you to really come from a place of offering, not doing something for the recognition or the attention or the money, but more so doing it from a place of love, a place of sharing, and doing it in a way that allows you to connect to your higher self. And it's almost like having to get out of ego in order to be able to be in this space of giving from this place of true offering. I feel like you have a message, and for that message to be able to get through and stick, you definitely do need to let go of some of your ego. This is not a bad thing. We all have ego. We all want certain things, but sometimes we can get a little too caught up in the material and the physical things that we want, that we kind of lose sight of the higher purpose. And I feel like this is just a call to connect back to that higher purpose and act from that place in order to really align with what you want. There could also be some type of truth coming out, because with the Two of Swords, she has like a blindfold on. I feel like this could be speaking on some type of truth being revealed, or you revealing something to yourself, like almost having a self reveal, taking the blindfold off. And not, I'm getting this energy of someone who could be, I don't want this to sound bad, but kind of like lying to themselves about something and needing to have almost like this reality check. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck is make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. Yeah, and that's like the same message that was coming through with the truth card. It's almost like you need to let go of control. This situation is not meant to be controlled by you. It's meant for you to be a vessel, be a vessel for spirit, a vessel for God. And I feel like you're being opened up to that, though. I feel like that's something that you're being shown. And the only way to really get into that and really tap into that and align with that is to keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, but on a bigger scale. Take the next step now. Now it's time to really start to, I feel like, express yourself, express your truth, and allow yourself to be very authentic in doing that. Okay, mistakes on the bottom. And this is, I feel like this card is significant because this may be something that you struggle with. Maybe you fear making mistakes, but I'm hearing that everything is divine. Everything that happens for a reason. There really are no mistakes, but also don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. It's preferred to make mistakes. That's how you learn. Okay, next deck. On the bottom of the deck is full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. I'm definitely picking up on the energy of someone who could struggle with maybe anxiety or fear of being seen, fear of abundance, maybe even like being overly critical on yourself. I definitely feel like the universe, God, spirit is pushing you forward. They're wanting you to face these things because that's the only way to get through them. So breathe through the tension. It's okay. Like there's something very deep about your energy. Very much, it's like you can feel a lot. Maybe you can feel a lot of things, and sometimes it gets overwhelming, but learn to breathe through it and keep going. Okay, let's see what comes out. Full moon in Aries. This is the second full moon card. Cool your emotions. So you may be, like I was saying, you could be someone who You feel a lot. You experience a lot of emotions, and maybe that plays a big part in how you handle situations, how you express yourself. It may cause you to kind of hold back or pull back, or, even self sabotage, because I talked about that earlier. But I'm hearing fear, vulnerability. Maybe you fear vulnerability too. You have to be able to allow yourself to be vulnerable to really get anywhere with anything. This could be business, this could be relationship, love, this could be literally anything. I'm also getting something about leadership, like needing to lead, needing to take the lead of something. Okay. Let's see, on the bottom of the deck is last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. It's time for you. And I was getting the energy of the star card, and I talked about shining earlier, and I feel like this is a message for you to let yourself be seen. Okay, I'm hearing big reveal. There's this need for you to allow yourself to step into the spotlight, because I feel like you have a lot to give. You have a lot that is needed in the world, and it's not meant for you to hide yourself, and it's not meant for you to be a follower. It's meant for you to take the lead and shine and be a star and allow yourself to really be seen. There's a lot coming through about authenticity too. So there's definitely a message for you to be yourself, be authentic. That's what's going to draw in what you want. That's what's going to draw in the good things, the real things, the things that are actually meant for you. Okay, this is the last deck that I'll be shuffling from. On the bottom of the deck is 911 with inevitability, and I'm being drawn to how that butterfly is glowing, is shining. So I feel like it is inevitable for you to shine, for you to be like you're already this light. So let it shine, let it be seen, and let it be known. There could be a lot about your voice too. Maybe there's something about you speaking up, speaking out, being a speaker. Okay, so let's see what comes out. Infinity. I'm going to read this from the book. The number 8 could be very significant too. You could be like a life path 8, or the number 8 is just very significant for you. On the bottom of the deck, 24 with unconditional love. Yeah, this is, I feel like you have a very powerful energy for sure. So let's read Infinity from the book. Okay, it says, you're holding the key. Limitless doors are about to open. Bask in the infinite potential that is shining down upon you. Balance is restored, consciousness opened, inspiration peaked. Get ready for something truly transcendent. Upright, an intense cosmic shift may be upon you, a sense of calm, of everything clicking into place. The continuation of life and energy, the deep connection to the spiritual world. Okay, and the affirmation is, I fully trust in my limitless power. Yeah, like I said, you're someone you're very powerful. So understand how powerful you are. Understand that you are a leader. Understand that you have all of the power within you that you need, all of the tools that you need to make your dreams a reality. Okay, so that is all I have for this message. If it resonates, please give it a like. You can also subscribe for videos that I'll be doing in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. If you picked group 3 or the love card, this is your message from Spirit. So with getting the love card, this could definitely be something pertaining to love and relationships. When I was getting ready to start this reading, coming from the last reading, I felt a major shift happening. So something could have shifted in love for you. Also, my index finger started to itch. I don't know if you can see that it's red. from me scratching it. But anyway, the index finger is like the Jupiter finger. So there's something expanding, something growing, something happening when it comes to love. But let's see what comes up in the tarot cards. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. So this could be an energy of something that you are moving away from or need to move away from, needing to shift your focus, because usually in the Five of Cups, the person is kind of like, and she's doing it here, she's kind of like looking at the three empty cups, but there's a cup here that is full. So there's a need to really shift your energy when it comes to something. Don't focus on the negative, but focus on what's good and what's positive. Okay. The Chariot. The Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. I definitely get this energy of something moving forward, of you moving forward. I was even kind of getting that with the Five of Cups. It's like this energy of moving away from what's not working or what didn't work or something like that. Okay, so Cancer energy may be significant. Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. I'm getting this very focused energy too. You could be very focused on forward movement with something. Okay, and I'm also getting this energy of strategy, of planning. Something about the next move. What's the next move? You could be planning your next move about something. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Wands, I always get this energy of some type of good news. Okay, this is also a very high energy card. You could be about to make some type of move. Or you could be about to get some type of communication that is going to help you to kind of solidify the next step of something. Okay, so let's see what all this has to do with love. Let's move to the next deck. On the bottom of the deck is Love. Okay, so maybe you're about to make some type of change, shift, or some type of leap, some type of move when it comes to love, to do something, to move some type of connection forward, or some type of connection is being moved forward. This says it's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. Okay, so I feel like maybe you've had this realization that you've had some type of realization about love. And I feel like it has a lot to do with not chasing. Okay, maybe you've come into this place where you're not chasing love and love is coming to you. So there is a shift that has happened in your mindset when it comes to love, and that's giving me the Emperor is very logical, very much in the mind. So something definitely shifted in your mindset. Okay, and you're realizing something. I'm hearing opening up too. So you could be, maybe you have been closed off to love and now you're opening up to love. Okay, let's see. Work. I am now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. Okay, I'm going to get one more. Creative blocks. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Interesting. There could be, you could have been feeling kind of blocked when it comes to work lately. I feel like this is more so of a confirmation that this message is meant for you. If you do something work wise, career wise, and you have been feeling blocked lately in this area, then this love could be significant in you feeling blocked. I don't know how the two are really relating, but if that makes sense for you, on the bottom of the deck is make it God's. Maybe some type of heart awakening has shifted your course a little bit. Let's keep going and see what comes up. Okay, next deck. On the bottom of the deck is take a breather. Yeah, I definitely feel like something has you in this place of stepping back, of needing space, needing time. Or maybe that's where you have been recently. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to take the one that came out on top. This one also came out, I believe, in one of the other groups. I want to say it was group 2, but I'm not 100% sure. And it says reveal what needs to be seen. So there's something that you may need to express, or there may be a certain way that you need to show up. There may be something that you need to just do. And I've been getting this energy a lot lately of needing to take the leap, to just do it, to take the action that needs to be taken. And this can be something that is very significant for you. I mean, to other people it may seem like it's not that big of a deal, but it is for you. And I say that because a lot of times people can do certain things with ease and they don't feel a lot of pressure behind it. But I feel like whatever this is, whoever you are, maybe you really think about things before you do them. You're not the type of person to say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. Like when you say you're going to do something, you're going to come through and you're going to do it. It's giving like committed energy, loyal energy. And I feel like you don't like to make promises that you can't keep. So this is big for you. This is a big deal for you, whatever this is. Even if it's starting some type of new work or creative project, I feel like you really take these things serious. You don't like to start new projects, new businesses that you're not going to really be dedicated to and really like put your all into. And that could be the same thing with love and relationships. Maybe you're experiencing this on 2 different levels. Maybe you're experiencing this in work and love. But I feel like there's a need to do it. Do something. Make something happen. Allow yourself to take the next step. Because I feel like if you don't, you're just going to be stuck in this energy of not making any decisions. So it's definitely time to move forward. Don't be so stuck on how things are going to play out, because a lot of times we don't know. We can't predict or say anyway. You just have to give it to God. Make it God's. That's why that card was coming up on the bottom of the deck. It's time to put it in God's hands. Move forward and put it in God's hands. Okay, I'm going to look and see what these two are, but I'm not going to keep them out. So we have honor your feelings, first quarter moon in Pisces and new moon in Gemini, think it through. Yeah, you could definitely be someone who you think about things a lot. You can definitely be a overthinker. But we have think and we have feel. So it's letting you know that it's time to honor your feelings. Okay, everything can't be solved with the mind. Everything is not meant to be logical. Sometimes you have to honor what you feel. Sometimes you actually have to follow your heart, and there needs to be a balance of mind and heart. You can't be completely in your feelings and you can't be completely in your head. But I definitely get this feeling, especially with the Emperor card here, that you are a more logical person. You are someone who you like to really be in your head. You like for things to really make sense, but love does not make logical sense. You cannot treat love the way that you treat work. It's not, they're not the same thing. They don't require the same thought process. Okay, you have to be able to have a balance of the two. On the bottom of the deck is make time for self-love. Last quarter moon in Libra. Okay. So the last card, the last deck that I'm going to be pulling from, bottom of the deck is 888 abundance. There's a lot of abundance here for you with something that you may be wanting to move forward with, whether it is work, creative, love, relationship, whatever it is. The next, I feel like whatever you choose to move forward with is going to bring you a lot of abundance. It's your choice, but you do need to make a choice. You do need to make a move. Okay. '66 revisit. There may be something that you are being called to go back to. Something you're being called to give another chance. And this definitely could be some type of creative project, some type of work project or work career type of thing. And it could also be love, pertaining to love and relationship. Or this could be something that you love to do. Don't give up on your dreams is what I'm hearing too. So there could be a dream that you have for yourself, or you have for yourself, and you kind of drifted away from it. But I feel like this may be a good time to revisit that. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is authenticity, card number 427. I'm actually going to read this card because I think I talked about authenticity. I don't know if it was in this group, but either way, I'm going to read this card. Okay, it says, everyone suffers from distrust and insecurity from time to time. Luckily, your angels are well aware of the depth of your inner fortitude. This is a sign of hope and encouragement, especially if you are doubting your abilities. Stay true to yourself. Pay attention to your instincts and gut feelings. Your body will tell you when something isn't right for you. Be sure that what you do feeds your soul. Upright, prioritizing authenticity and truth to spiritually level up. Align your actions with your values, tapping into your inner strength to overcome obstacles, banishing self-doubt and anxiety. Affirmation, I love the person I have worked so hard to become. Okay, so that goes back to that energy of self-love. Be aware of how much you have put into yourself. You have poured into yourself, and what parts of yourself you want to give out and allow people access to, and who deserves access to you. Another message that I'm getting is to do what you love. Follow your dreams. Follow your heart. Follow what excites you and what makes you feel loved. You deserve love is something that I feel like you need to hear too. You need to know that you do deserve love. So that is all I have for this message. If it resonates, please give it a like. You can also subscribe for videos that I'll be doing in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.